Hello, this is Esther Uphamilewicz with Worship Now, Here's How. Today I'm going to teach you an intermediate version of how to play Here I Am to Worship. The chords in this song are a little bit complicated, so I would advise trying this song after you know a little bit more, and maybe this would be better for an intermediate level student. However, there's no reason that the beginner can't try it as long as they've watched the videos about the inversions, the sus chord, and the slash chord, and then you will understand what's going on in this song. This song starts out with the D major chord, okay? Let's put that D chord in the second inversion. It'll make it easier to reach all of the other chords. So rather than D, F sharp, A, we're going to put it in A, D, F sharp. Play it as A, D, F sharp. Then our next chord is A sus, A, D, E. So that made it really easy to reach the A sus chord. Okay. Then we have the E minor chord, which we could either play in first or second inversion, whichever you prefer. I'm going to do second inversion, B, E, G. And then we have the D over G. So we're going to go back to the D chord in the second inversion, and it's going to be the left hand that's going to play that G chord. So remember, with the slash chords, the bass note is the bottom letter, okay, the second letter. Okay, so the D chord is played in the right hand, the left hand is going to play a G note, like that, okay. Those are the chords for the verse, and the chords for the chorus start with an interesting chord, the A sus 7, or A7 sus. So we're going to use our A sus chord, A, D, E, same three notes, and then we're going to add a seventh on top of that. We're going to add a G on top of that. And this chord is so quick, you only play it for one beat, okay? So you almost could skip it, or you could just play an A sus. You don't have to include the seventh. It just adds a little bit more flair to it, okay? Then we go to the D chord, which again, we're going to keep that in second inversion, okay? We go to the A over C sharp, A slash C sharp. So the right hand's going to play the A, the left hand's going to play that C sharp. Okay. We're going to go back to the D chord in the second inversion, and the left hand's going to play F sharp in the bass because we have a slash chord again, and then we have G. So let's put the G in the first inversion, B, D, G. Okay. So those are your chords for the chorus. And finally, we get to the chords for the bridge. So again, we have our A over C sharp, then our D over F sharp, and our G chord. So exactly the same chords that we had in the chorus, okay, but just in a little bit different order. So that's what makes this song just a little bit challenging. It's not 3 or 4 chords in the same exact order over and over again. It is the same chords, but sometimes they change up the order a little bit, okay? So the beats for this song are also a little bit tricky. For the verse, it goes 2 beats, 2 beats, 4 beats. And then for the chorus, the A sus 7 or A7 sus gets only 1 beat, and then all the other chords get 4 beats. And finally on the bridge, it goes again 2 beats, 2 beats, 4 beats. Okay, so that means the first chord is 2 beats, next chord is 2 beats, the third chord is 4 beats. Okay, so I'm going to play a sample of how this should sound. I would again just recommend doing a simple chord beat pattern in the right hand, and the left hand can either play a single note or it can play an octave. Okay. If you want to get a little bit interesting with the left hand, you could add a rhythm like a dotted quarter note plus an eighth note. So that would sound something like this. Something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Just makes it sound a little bit more interesting, a little bit more going on, okay? So here I'm going to play for you Light of the World, or Here I Am to Worship. 2, 3, 4. Light of the world, used to there you have Here I Am to Worship in an intermediate version. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If so, please click like, and I hope you have a blessed day.